Hello, wonderful people. This is Nicky Bobby once again. We are bringing you the states of the nation. As always, we bring you the current situation, events, things that are happening. And of course, today we deem it necessary to bring back to you what is happening. And across Biafra land, there has been a situation where ESN has continued to deliver rapidly, doing what is necessary of them to do. As you can see, you see ESN going to the camp of those who have decided to continue destroying our farms, our crops, our bushes. And the ESN is ready. They are up and doing. They never relent. And what we are asking our people is always to support ESN by giving accurate information, by working with them, because ESN is the hope we have for now. Let's just be practical. Until ESN come, no other person have come to defend our people. No other group has protected our farm, our mothers, our fathers. It has been ESN. And there has never been any record of individuals, of groups from Biafra land that has said that ESN is doing anything wrong. No. All we've been receiving all along is praises from our different households, from our people. They are praising ESN. So anyone you are hearing that's pointing ESN as if accusing finger, know that these are the slaves of the Fulanese. These are the slaves of Fulanese. And the best thing that can happen to us is for us to merge our forces together and help this great and noble group, ESN and IPOB, to continue delivering our people, because we have found that our people are in really bondage. Some people that do not know what to say, they comment and talk down on DOS. I will equally advise you again to always go to Radio Biafra and listen. If you do not listen from Radio Biafra, that means your deliverance is still far. We have been able to deliver a lot of you, those who have started listening to Radio Biafra. It is necessary, because that is where common sense is being taught. And I've never seen any university in Africa that's better than Radio Biafra. And that's why we always invite you, come and learn common sense, because common sense is the best aspect of wisdom, aspect of education you can acquire. Of course, you don't get common sense from any university. No, you cannot find it in a conventional university. That's why here on Radio Biafra, you will learn common sense. And that's why what we have stick to here at Nicky Bobby as well, to let you understand how things are going, so that you will use your brain, your tongue, and count your teeth. Always work with IPOB. Come to Radio Biafra, listen and learn and accumulate knowledge. And from here, we are moving down to the northern part of the Zoological Republic, in Kano to be specific. A building has collapsed here, and information has it that many were trapped. A building has collapsed in the Beirut Road area of Kano State Metropolis. Some persons were fire trapped underneath the rubble of the uncompleted building. Many were seen at the scene trying to carry out a rescue operation. Of course, at a point, some people were rescued, over 6 persons. But what really happened to the remaining, we are yet to get a concrete information about the situation of things. Of course, when we do, we will equally bring you situation of things, how things are going. And following that, just want to discuss a bit about what is going on in Abia State. This time around, specifically in Aba as well, the road there are highly dilapidated. The governor of Abia State has not done enough. Yes, he hasn't done enough at all. So people from Abia State, people across Biafra lands are calling him to stand up as a man. Of course, how many years does he have? How many months is remaining for his tenure to finish? And he has not been able to do anything meaningful to this moment. These roads have collapsed to the extent that it's taking in, swallowing some people's houses. And you can understand how dangerous, how situation the roads are. Of course, you have to understand that Abia State, in other words, is one of the richest states in the zoo. But the management, the government of Abia State has really dragged it to the mud. Right from the time of Ojuzo Carlo, the stooge of Fulani, who has remained head-bent, trying to sell his people to the Fulanese, to use them in order to pursue position and power. And of course, as we have always been telling you about what is going on in the Zoological Republic as regards to their resources, which is crude oil, which is the main resources that Nigeria is boasting up to today. A lot of eyes on the crude oil. Yes, Britain, France are there taking their own. What I'm telling you at this point is that these are people, even China, they are there. They will come and fill their vessel without accounting for it. And that's why sometimes when I reflect upon this and I say, those who are campaigning for Nigeria, Nigeria is going to be better. At what point will Britain allow you to be better? What do you think? Do you think that Britain will allow you to feel at home, put up a very standard policy that will make them not to collect your oil again? Do you think that France will allow that? I doubt for this moment. Well, going beyond that, Britain, France, China, all of them, even Germany, they are collecting oil for free. Should I say for free? Well, of course, because they don't pay for it. And it's not as if that the Zoological Republic government is really happy with it. But there's something else they can do because they themselves, the leaders, should I say the rulers, they are those that are managing NNPC. That's the same way they are stealing their own. That's why today you hear that there is oil theft in the Zoological Republic. About 95% of the oil production in the zoo are being stolen. Now today it has been linked, majority of it, to some pastors, to the GOs, to churches, to imams, to the mosque, that some of the pipelines are laid down direct to some of the churches. You can understand when some people will come and say that their church is Canaan land, their church is this, their church. So they build an auditorium that is as big as one community. That is there now. That is where the thing is. But it has been existing. A lot of these that GOs are the big bunkers you are seeing in the Zoological Republic. Yes. And when they come out, they tell you Holy Spirit visit them. Holy Spirit brought money to them. They tell you all sorts of garbage. And some of you will be listening, dancing, clapping. That since you come in contact with them, that your life has not been the same. This amuses me honestly. And these are people that are telling you you'll be protected. You use your left hand. They give you Holy Spirit, current, receive it. And you receive. You say, all the protection has been sent. But the person is busy paying the Zoological Republic government, their police, their military, guiding him with all sorts of rightful. But you are saying that he just may do his left hand like this, that your young problem is gone. So this is the problem. A lot of them are bunkers. It's not today. Those that the GOs, those pastors, a lot of reverends, that's the business they are doing. After extorting from the poor masses, that's why I told you in one of my last videos, that even though you have a portion of land, one plot of land, and you are living close to a church, to another GO, even he has thousands of hectares of land, he wants to collect that your own. That your one plot and add to his own. And at the end of the day, he will be telling you that his portion, his reward is in heaven. Your own reward is in heaven. But why going ahead accumulating all the wealth of the earth, since you know that your reward is in heaven? You yourself will be hoping that who will call you in heaven, while they themselves are here on earth gathering all the wealth they can. And they will be telling you your own reward is in heaven. You see how things work. You see the thing. And that's why we are begging our people. The earlier they start thinking in the rightful perspective. When we say apply your common sense, it goes a long way to liberate you from some of these challenges, some of these bondages that you're being trapped by those so-called the GOs. Because when you place things on the rightful perspective, you'll be critical in your analysis, you'll be objective in reasoning, you become a critical thinker. Things that you should do practically should be done practically. There is no miracle. There is no other miracle than when you go to bed, you sleep, in the morning you wake up. That is the miracle of life. Miracle does not exist. There is no other miracle than when you are sick, you go to hospital, the doctor will prescribe some pills for you. When you take it and you are being cured, it's part of the miracle. No miracle is coming from any person. That's why I continue telling people that any pastor, any that the GO that will come out today and stand sincerely and tell himself that he thought that all that they have been preaching are truthful, then I'll tell you that that person has already inherited the kingdom they are talking about. Because from A to Z of them knows that what they are doing is coming. They know. From A to Z of them, they know what they are doing. If you're a pastor that the GO today, you are into bunkery. You have your guys that go for you, and tomorrow you'll be praying, as telling your members that there will be intervention, that Nigeria will be good. Tell us how practicable it is that you that is taking the resources that is meant for the masses, you know you are taking the resources right, and at the same time you are telling them that it will be good. At what point? Those politicians in Nigeria, that the GOs, the pastors, the reverend, they work hand in hand. You cannot separate them. That is why they campaign for the politicians, even those who are draining the zoo to the core. Those pastors, those that the GOs are campaigning for them. Do you know that the greatest, or should I say the largest area of campaign today when it comes to their politics, to their election, is in the church? Go to some of the churches, new generation churches, you see them sharing to 2,000. That you must go and vote for this. Some of them, for example, for these Yoruba ones, they will share to 2,000. So you must vote for Jagaban. And of course, you've seen the number of people that attend their churches. So it's from the church that they do their campaign. What we are telling you is to reason, see things the way it's supposed to be. Somebody that says that he's healing you with miracle when you are sick. How many years have you ever seen a single soul that church has been able to heal a miracle? But that same person who is using miracle to heal you, when he is sick, he go to hospital. You don't ask yourself a question. You never ask yourself any question. So these are the things when we say use your common sense. You will see that something is white, and somebody will come and tell, no, it's red, it will turn to red, I will make it to turn to red. In fact, God will make it to turn. Just look, watch. You continue watching. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it's still white, but you'll be hoping that these things that is naturally white will turn to red by some sort of power. Honestly, sometimes when I think about those things, I feel sorry for people. But we will continue saying, we will continue doing our best by sensitizing you, because as soon as you get sensitized and know how to reason, adapt your reasoning to practicality, then we ourselves know we have gone a long way. Because the most important thing is to get you to reason the way we reason. Because when you reason well, you are being pulled out from that poverty of reasoning. You know, poverty of reasoning is a very big issue. We must continue doing our best. And we say that we are Biafrans. And in Biafra land is where all of us owes our citizenship. And until Biafra is fully restored, we will not rest. May you remain safe and blessed wherever you may be.